Once upon a time, in a beautiful African village called Umala, surrounded by green forests and fertile lands, there lived a poor farmer named Adisa. Adisa was one of the poorest men in the village. He lived in a small wooden house, wore simple clothes, and worked on a small piece of land that produced just enough food for him and his family. Many people in the village looked down on him because of his poverty. The wealthy villagers laughed at his old farming tools and said that Adisa would remain poor forever because he had nothing special. But Adisa never allowed their words to destroy his confidence. Every morning before sunrise, he walked to his farm with a smile on his face. He believed that hard work, patience, and honesty would one day change his story. One day, while working on his farm, Adisa discovered something unusual. Deep inside the soil, he found a strange seed that looked different from any seed he had ever seen before. An old farmer who saw the seed laughed and said, "Throw it away. Nothing good can come from something unknown." But Adisa decided to give the seed a chance. He planted it carefully and watered it every day. He protected it from the harsh weather and continued caring for it with patience. Days passed, weeks passed, but nothing seemed to happen. The villagers began laughing at him again. They said, "You are wasting your time. That seed will never become anything." But Adisa refused to give up. He believed that every great thing starts with patience and faith. Then one morning, something incredible happened. When Adisa arrived at his farm, he could not believe his eyes. The small seed had grown into a magnificent tree with large branches and beautiful golden fruits. Nobody in the village had ever seen anything like it. The fruits were special. They were healthy, powerful, and the seeds from those fruits could grow even in dry land where other crops failed. Instead of keeping this discovery for himself, Adisa made a decision that surprised everyone. He shared the fruits and the seeds with the entire village. Soon, farmers across Umala began planting the special seeds. The dry fields became green again. Crops grew stronger. Families who once struggled to find food now had enough to eat. The village that was once poor became one of the most successful farming communities in the region. The same people who once laughed at Adisa now came to celebrate him. The village elders called him before the entire community. The village chief said, "Adisa, we judged you because we only saw your poverty. We did not see the greatness that was hidden inside you." Adisa smiled and replied, "True wealth is not only what we have. True wealth is what we can give to others." From that day forward, Adisa was respected throughout the land. But he was not remembered because he became wealthy. He was remembered because he used his blessing to change the lives of others. His story was passed from generation to generation, and whenever children asked about success, the elders would tell them, "Never despise a small beginning. The greatest trees often grow from the smallest seeds." And so, the story of Adisa became a lesson for everyone, that patience brings reward, kindness brings blessings, and even the smallest opportunity can become something great when it is cared for with faith and determination. Thank you for watching. Please remember likes, share, and subscribe. Bye and see you next time.